Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Puck Nation, episode 17. What's going on? Mike, Yanni, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, what's up, man?
What is up, everybody?
Everybody good? Huh?
We're doing good.
Again, hockey's back. We had a nice week.
Everything's
couple good
good.
games.
Yeah.
We just watched the Leafs hammer the fucking Washington Capitals.
And the Habs are getting smacked by the New Jersey Devils, but it's okay.
Hey, it's okay. So, welcome back, everybody. Again, before we start anything, I just want to say thanks to everybody for listening in on episode 16. Guys, we are on YouTube also, right? We got everybody listening on Spotify and all the other Fis and Apple Music and all that. But we are on YouTube, too. So if you want to give us if you want to put a face to the name and whatever, go check us out on YouTube. We're there and tell us what you think.
You get to see these beautiful faces.
Yeah, you get to see Yanni's gorgeous little face. Yeah. Yanni, how old are you? 8, 9 now?
Yeah, about
10.
He's getting there.
If I shave the beard, I'm 7.
Puberty.
Yeah, he lost a tooth yesterday. It was cute.
Nice. You're so cute. Anyway. So we were just watching a couple of games. So today was that 32 game thing. And I guess, this kind of fits right into the first subject we want to talk about today, which is the actual NHL in general. They're trying to, in my opinion, they're trying to be the NFL, which is, I don't know. Today they had 32 teams play, and not 2 teams started on the same time. It was like 6, 6:15, 6:30, 6:45, and everybody's playing. Yeah. I don't know what the hell he's trying to do, Bettman or whatever. I don't know who makes these rules. I don't know. I know you're trying to be the NFL because it is the most profitable league in sports, correct?
Yeah.
Right, so it is a good...
Yeah.
So it's good to want to be them, correct? Like, you want to be... If you're starting any business, you obviously follow the business... you try to copy the business that's the most successful in your field, correct?
Yeah, exactly.
So that's kind of cool. But I think they're dropping the ball, okay? I don't... This is just my opinion. Again, Mike and Yanni, we were talking about it before. You want to be like the NFL? Cool. I'm all for it. Whatever. You want to succeed? Yes. First and foremost, money-wise, you'll never be that because... I'm talking hockey. You got 20,000 seaters, right?
Exactly.
They have 60, 70. So already right off the bat, it takes you 3 home games to make up one of theirs. That's just the start, right?
Yeah.
And then I don't see the NFL. I'm just going to give you a couple of examples, okay? The NFL. Would the NFL have a team like the Arizona Coyotes in the league?
Of course not.
Oakland Raiders?
No. Yeah, it would never happen.
Because they move them all the time, right? Because they're like, oh, there's trouble here. Get them the fuck out of here. Let's go somewhere else, correct?
Yeah, it would never happen.
That would never happen in the NFL.
No.
I mean...
It's a joke.
Look, there has been teams that haven't won in forever, even in the NFL.
Yeah, but winning is one thing. Winning is one thing. Okay, look, the Jets have fucking, just this year they thought they were going to win with Aaron Rodgers, and again, everything happened.
Like, 20 seconds?
8 seconds, exactly. The thing is, the Arizona Coyotes in the NHL, dude, it's a joke. It's an embarrassment.
Hold on. They started off the season pretty well. All right?
I'm not talking about the kids on the ice.
To the players. They're playing well.
It's not the players.
The organization.
The players, yes, the players, you got to give it to the players. They're there.
Yeah.
And you know what? Speaking for myself, I'd find that pretty hard to go do that every night. Wouldn't you?
Well, yeah, of course.
How do you go to a rink that's a rinkety-dink? And I don't mean to sound like fucking Sesame Street here, but it's a joke. Mike, there was more people at my shows, Mike. It shouldn't be that way.
Well, you saw what you guys saw Zegras?
Yeah.
When they
comments?
Him, they go, oh, well, you're playing at the Joe Mullet Arena.
Whatever it's called, Mullet something, yeah.
And he started laughing. He goes,
what do you expect the kid to say?
It's great, What is he going to say?
So the NFL would not do that. That's just my opinion, right? Every time there seems to be trouble in the NFL, which is always with the Raiders, somehow, some way, they get him out of there, out of Dodge. Get out. That's right, you're a Raiders fan. I don't see the NFL doing that, okay? And then, the NFL, they have that Pro Bowl thing, right? All the best of the best, right? And they'd have it. What is it? It's the week before the Super Bowl? Is that what it is?
Yeah, exactly. It's after the conference finals and before the Super Bowl.
That's right before the Super Bowl, okay? That's pretty cool.
But it doesn't include the championship team.
Obviously not, because they're going to get hurt. Obviously, it makes sense. It makes perfect sense. Yeah. I keep saying we. Sorry, you know what I mean. But the NHL.
Part of the NHL. I didn't know.
No, I'm not. But whatever. Yanni, would I be here talking to you if I was part of the NHL?
I don't know, man. I'm an interesting guy.
No, man. I'd be out of here. I'd be having a steak filet mignon somewhere. Anyway, okay. And we get that stupid embarrassment of an All-Star game. I mean, come on.
The worst part is that I think it's gotten worse every year.
It has. I remember when I was younger, Mike. When I was a kid. It meant something. I mean, these guys would. I remember Ray Bork body checking. It was happening, man. It was happening. It was. I don't know. I just find that in itself is pretty stupid.
like even the skills competitions, I find like it's
some of them are cool. Some of them are cool. But the shit with putting on your glasses and a cape and what are you doing, man? What are you doing?
Well, the thing is though is that I remember when it wasn't that silly.
Yes,
I remember when the All-Star game was like semi-serious, and I remember when the skills competition was the thing you look forward to.
Yeah, it was kind of cool actually.
And even though they were friendly, they kind of took it seriously.
Yes, it was still fun.
It wasn't this like circus they do now.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
They keep saying, "Oh, it's for the kids, for the kids." Fucking pay them all a ticket to Disneyland and call it a game. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Come on, it's getting... So again, they want to compare it to the NFL. The NFL would never do that.
Well, listen, look what they do in baseball. That's a great example, actually.
Yes, it matters.
It actually
the winner
matters.
gets home field advantage at the end of the year. That matters.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm actually okay with something similar. I think that it puts
East-West?
It puts stakes on the game.
So East-West, then you're not going to see guys like Ovi saying, I'm not going, right?
Yeah.
I scratched my fingernail today. Not happening.
Yeah.
Because these guys, they want to rest.
Yeah.
They want to rest. Dude, 82 games. The season is too long. It goes too long. I've always been a guy that wanted... First of all, that stupid preseason of 8 games there, 8 games. What is that? 7 games of preseason.
Well,
the first 4 don't matter because you have all these bananas playing anyway. Nobody's ever going to see them again, right? What's the point?
It's just the thing is that a lot of it didn't used to be televised like it is now, right?
Yeah.
So they used to do it and we're like, whoa, training camp started, but we didn't see this shit happen.
Yeah, so nobody really cared. Yeah, exactly.
And then the season would just start and the rosters were set.
Mike, but 82
now they
games,
put it all on, right?
Fucking season goes up to June.
Yeah, but
it goes till June.
Okay, but like in fairness, there's been an 80-game season since the 80s. You know what I mean? But the point is that what they didn't do that they do now is these huge breaks. They have that 1 week. Every team gets a week off.
Yeah, it's like the NFL. They get a bye. Every team in the NFL gets a bye.
Right, but all that does is extend.
Yeah, it just keeps it longer. Dude, come on, man. You're finishing the NHL like you're awarding the Stanley Cup in June.
Then you have Olympics, and that'll be a 2-week break on Olympic years, and then it'll be. The All-Star break, and then it's a break, and that break, and the tea and crumpets break, and the fucking.
I just find
It's
every
one
little
thing after the other.
It just seems like every little thing they do, instead of taking a step forward, they take a step backwards, and that goes through all aspects of the game. Even I was just watching a couple of games. You see some of the penalties called tonight?
Oh, dude,
you can't hit anymore. You're not allowed to touch a guy anymore. The holding. I mean, what? Are you kidding me, man?
Dude, the penalty shot that Ovechkin
Ovi got a penalty shot. He got a shot off. Okay.
Yeah.
And not again. I know people can say it's because it was against the Leafs. No, go watch it for yourselves.
No,
yes, Gio hit him. Yes, he hit him. So give him a 2 minute. He's done. He got his shot off. What's with the penalty shot? It's because they want to have the goals, right?
Yeah,
that's what it is. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about. The Benjamins, right? If it's all about the fucking Benjamins and you want people to come watch your game, lower your goddamn ticket prices. It's crazy.
Well, yeah.
You can't. Mike, are you serious? I watched the Montreal Buffalo game yesterday. This is the Montreal Canadiens in Buffalo. Okay, it was empty.
Yeah.
It was empty, Mike.
Yeah. Well, when people can't afford groceries, you think they're going to go to the hockey game?
Exactly. The owner of the Winnipeg Jets. Fuck him. The owner of the Winnipeg Jets today came out and said, excuse me, he came out and said that there's a problem. Dude, he had like 11,000 people there. And they're already talking about relocating them again. Not him. But people are already starting to talk. Oh, we might have to relocate. We might have to move. We might have to sell. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. It's sad.
And now they're talking about expanding 4 more teams into Kansas City again. You guys are too young, you don't remember, but the Kansas City Scouts. For the third time.
Third time, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They won Quebec.
The second time.
For the second time. Quebec, that might not work. It all depends.
And now Houston.
Because Houston's so big. I mean, Texas is so big, right?
Yeah.
And they could probably fit one in anywhere. They could put one in every fucking corner if they wanted in Houston.
Listen.
In Texas, I mean, sorry.
I mean, first of all, I think the Winnipeg thing, I think it's media alarmism. I don't think they're closing
Mike, there was nobody there.
I understand that. But they're not going to close the franchise anytime.
No, but if you're an owner, you're worried. If you're an owner, you're worried. Okay?
But you got to do things to change that, right? You have to make moves to change it. Whatever moves you make, you have to change that.
Winnipeg, when they're winning, they have a fucking fan base.
Yeah, with those white towels or whatever. Yeah, the white out or whatever it was. Absolutely.
It's because they've botched the franchise like crazy.
Already.
So now people are like, fuck you, right? So, and then if you're jacking the ticket prices, that's not...
It's
Winnipeg
crazy.
Winnipeg is not exactly a financial capital of the country. You know
no, it's not. But nevertheless... I mean, I don't know. So this is just little points about the NHL trying to get better and better. Like I said, it seems like every step they take forward, they take 5 of them back. The ticket price. Now look today again with that tape stuff, taping the pride
what a
tape.
joke.
So they held strong for a week. And because somebody, what was it, Travis Dermott yesterday, said something, he said, fuck it, I'm going to do it anyway. Now, okay, you know what? So, which is what it should have been in the first place. Let them do whatever the fuck they want. Just don't force it down people's throats.
Well, that's it, right? Why does it have to be one or the other? Like, it just kind of leave it alone.
Leave it alone. If the guy wants his fucking pride tape on his stick, let him do it. Who cares?
Yeah, it looks a bit weird, but whatever.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
But it's weird for him. Who cares?
Yeah.
Right? Who cares? You like a blue jacket, I like a black jacket, you like a white jacket, who cares? Right? The point is, don't force it down people's throats.
That's what they do. And, speaking of that, like I'm going to mention something I saw on a broadcast the other night. And I know not everyone saw this, but I'm going to say it because it kind of applies to all this because it's about the forcing and this kind of compelled speech business that's going on. I saw them calling the linesmen
linespersons. Here we go.
Linespersons.
Here we go.
And I'm like, look, you know what?
See?
But the thing is there actually a female lineswoman in the league? No,
not yet. No.
So why do that now? Like, if they started saying we're integrating female lines,
So call her a lineswoman.
lineswoman, like what's the issue?
I have no issue with that.
You know what I mean?
Zero issue on my part.
But it's all part of that same thing, and it's like, here we go again. You guys can't help yourselves.
Yes,
you have to just
exactly. They always have to fucking put their foot in shit all the time.
Yeah,
It doesn't make sense.
They always end up looking like big buffoons.
I know. And then on top of it, and you know what the biggest problem is, and you said it in the beginning, they're trying to model themselves after the NFL.
Yes.
But you know what? The NFL doesn't model themselves after anyone.
nobody. They do what they want.
They do what they
Exactly.
do, and then people imitate.
Exactly.
But that old saying, often imitated, never duplicated.
That's perfect.
Yeah, you
oh
know
my
what
god!
I mean?
It couldn't be more perfect in the situation if they tried.
That's like, you're not the NFL, so
No,
stop
and
trying
you never
to,
will be.
So stop trying to be it.
First of all,
Yeah.
they're the money issue, right? Like I said, it takes you 4 home games to make one of theirs. Their quarterbacks are making fucking $350 million. It'll take you 4 lifetimes and your grandkid's dog to fucking make that kind of money.
Yeah.
Right? So that's not going to happen. So you can, yes, I understand everything's relative and, they'll pay you whatever, right? According to, your home games or whatever. But I just find that if you want to be unique, then be unique.
Yeah.
Don't follow anybody.
I'll tell you one thing I would accept them imitating the NFL about. Calling the refs to the carpet after every game.
Yes.
That'd be
Yes.
That I'm into.
Yes.
They should
Wait, I
do
got a better
that.
one for you, bro.
All right?
I got a better one for you. How about the guy gets a puck to the fucking jaw? Oh, he's got an upper body injury. No. Are you serious? Fuck, your eyesight is good.
Yeah.
The guy got a puck. He's
Yeah.
got fucking dentures missing. Oh, he's got an upper body. Really? Really? No shit, Sherlock. What are you, fucking Columbo all of a sudden? You know what I mean?
Very true.
I mean, give me a break. The NFL, they tell you on the spot. You remember what all that shit happened with Tua?
Yeah.
Remember? They even showed his eyes. Fuck, he looked like...
Yeah.
Remember all that?
Yeah.
They didn't say, oh, he's got an upper body injury. Dude, the kid got cracked.
Yeah,
He doesn't know his name.
I know.
He started singing the alphabet. You know what I mean? Like,
But it's the sense of, like, not entitlement, but it's this sense of self-aggrandizement.
but you look
It's
like morons.
No, but you think like you're being all high and mighty by doing
Yeah,
it.
I know.
But what you're really doing is looking like a clown.
You're looking like a clown. Yeah,
Yeah.
last night I was watching the Habs game, okay?
Yeah.
There was a sequence where, God bless him, what's his name? Savard kid?
Dude,
what's his first
keep
name?
David.
David Savard, yeah.
He had a shift, Mike. It was incredible. He blocked 2 shots. He took a shot in the hand.
3.
Whatever, 3 shots.
Yeah.
He took one in the hand, and you saw him go, like, it hurt. Obviously, he got a fucking 80-mile-an-hour slap shot in the hand, and he's like, whatever. Then he lost his skate blade. They pushed him to. Anyway, it was incredible. Like, even for me to say it was incredible.
That's old-time hockey right there.
Now, you saw that he hurt his hand. You saw. The puck hit him in the hand. He's out long time because he got an upper body injury. Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, the hand.
So if he was scratching his balls with his hand, would it have been a lower body injury?
Maybe if you would have poked them.
They're so dumb. I find it so stupid.
I know.
But what a warrior, dude. What a fucking
Yeah,
warrior. What a
that
play
shift,
that was.
honest to God, like I'm the first one to shit on him all the time because I make fun of him.
Yeah.
But what a shift. Honest to God, what a shift.
Yeah.
They played really well last night. Your Habs again,
Yeah,
Yanni.
well,
Somehow, some way, we always end up fucking talking about your Habs.
Hey, man. It's a team that everybody wants to
Fucking
be, right?
Habs.
Fucking no, but listen, they played really, really well. Anyway, I digress. We've been shitting on them for what, 20 minutes now, 15, 20 minutes.
Well, you know what? Before we change
Excuse me.
topic,
Yeah.
I did want to bring up even the playoffs, the way that the playoffs are set up
Stupid.
in the NHL, you should just have the top 16 the top 16 teams
Absolutely.
go up
I come
against
from
it.
that. Okay, they're talking about how it's too expensive because 116. So
Fuck that.
What? So Montreal might have to go to fucking Dallas. Whatever. I'm just saying.
Too
okay?
expensive.
Too expensive. Your ticket prices are fucking $3 billion each. Can't buy a hot dog anymore.
How about you stop bringing the circus to town at the All-Star
Yeah,
game?
exactly.
You know?
Exactly. Leave the fucking elephants at home and, get out of here, man. Who the fuck you kidding?
Stop bringing 48 people to the draft table.
That's another thing they want to
Yeah,
change.
yeah.
I'm glad you brought that up. That's
Yeah.
another thing they want to change. Oh, you have to bring, just send the two guys at the draft table and leave all the kids at home
Yeah,
and whatever.
budget cut for the Arizona Coyotes with their pink suits again.
Budget cuts for the Arizona Coyotes. Are you serious, man? Did you see those stupid suits they came with this year with all those burgundy suits?
Yeah.
Come on.
What a joke.
And then you want to be like the NFL. Dude, you're a joke. Now, who runs this whole thing? It's Bettman, right? He calls the shots?
Yeah, well, he's at the top, but obviously
but
he
is
has
it- guys
people.
too.
Is it him? Is it that Daily guy?
Him and Daly call the main shots. Of course,
then
they
there's
have a million underlings, of course.
Yes, obviously. And then there's the PA, right? They have a say in it too.
Of course, yeah.
So does that mean every decision that Bettman makes, the PA is okay with it?
Not if it doesn't directly affect the players.
So they have no say to it.
Like, for instance, how many administrative people you bring to the draft table doesn't really affect a player. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so they wouldn't have a say.
No.
Because they said that they actually had a vote today about this drafting. About they want to do the draft like the NFL, and they expressed their sentiments, I guess you can say, that they want every team to send in a vote today. Today. To see if
Guess
they
we'll
want
find
to
out.
stop bringing 80 guys at the fucking, they bring scouts, they bring their dogs, they bring their mother, then the kids, they bring fucking everybody there. I'd rob them all if I was 18. I'd go back to wherever the fuck I'd rob them all. they're not home, right? They're all in Nashville.
Jesus Christ,
There it
dude.
is.
No, don't rob
Jesus.
nobody. I'm just fucking around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just I find that so stupid.
I know.
Anyway, you want to? It's like you said before, man. Don't copy. Don't copy. Be unique, man. Be yourselves. You know what I mean?
That's it, man. Just be the NHL. Why you have to try to be the NFL? It doesn't make sense.
I just find that so stupid. Some of the things, maybe because we're outside looking in, I just think some of the fixes are so simple.
Yeah.
So simple.
And then what's the answer? Let's bring in 4 more teams to water down the talent
Yeah.
even more.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. How many of these guys would have never made the cut just
Are
some
you
years
kidding
ago?
me? Are you
Jesus
kidding
Christ,
me,
dude.
man? Are you kidding me?
It's the truth.
I
It's
know.
not
I know,
normal.
But
I
you
know.
have to fill up rosters because there's X amount of
course.
teams, right?
Of course.
So all these guys that otherwise wouldn't have made the league are making
They're
it.
all in the league
because
then.
you have to
Of
fill up
course.
spots.
Mike, there'll never be another team like the 70s Canadians, like the 80s Oilers, like
it's
the
too
80s
watered down.
at the late 80s.
Wait until mark my
Islanders.
words. The next step after this is going to be adding international teams.
Yeah, but who's going to want to go play in Finland?
Just watch it happen.
Well, you know what? A couple of years ago, if you would have told me logos,
They're talking about putting them on the
logos
pants.
on jerseys and stuff.
Yeah, they're
dude,
talking about the pants. Did you hear about that?
of course, it's becoming.
like,
They're trying to put them
you
on the
know,
pants. Yeah,
like
Start looking like
the Montreal
NASCAR drivers.
Canadians, the Boston Bruins,
Yeah,
the
that's-
Maple Leafs,
yeah,
all
oh,
these
yeah.
franchises.
Beautiful
that
logos.
It's been forever, legendary logos, and you're putting all these logos. No,
I just find that so stupid.
cheapens it.
Yeah, exactly. I just find it is that the word dilute? Is that what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Could that be used? Yeah. Anyway, I just find that so stupid. Whatever. That's just my opinion. Whatever. Anyway, let's move on.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to some better news. Okay, because again, I still love the game, so I don't care. Whatever, I'll still watch it because I'm a fucking idiot, but I love it. What do you want to tell you? I got a couple things I want to talk about. 2 things that one of them is shoving it right back in my fucking face. Shut up, Yanni. I see you smiling already.
There's more
Shut
than
up.
one, bro.
Well, there's
more
one
than
for
one.
now.
There's more than
Fucking
one.
Justin Hall is sticking it in my ass. Oh my
There it
god,
is.
dude! What has he got? 9 points? No, sorry,
He's
9.
a +9.
He's a +9. Excuse me.
leading
That's
the
not-
league
Leading the league.
in plus. I don't know
He got- he
anymore.
heard-
I don't know.
He heard our show and he was like,
Dude,
oh, yeah.
Yeah,
You know what?
This guy's gonna eat a hat.
We're gonna take full responsibility for this. All right.
Fucking.
We are
Yeah.
taking full responsibility. We pumped your tires, Justin Hall. Remember us when you're up there, right?
You know what? Pasky sent me a picture of the fuck. It says +9.
Dude,
is
Brian
the top
too.
one.
Brian messaged
Brian
me.
says
He's
the same
like,
thing.
dude, you gotta tell me about this one.
You
You're-
gotta be shitting me.
You're welcome, Stevie Y. Yeah, we made that happen.
What the hell is
Got
going
him for
on?
a steal, bro. Don't worry, we got you.
This fucking guy looked like he couldn't even work at fucking Costco. And I'm not making fun of Jack guy.
With Jack Guy. Yeah.
And now all of a sudden he's top fucking +- guy in Detroit or whatever.
You know what, dude? Good for him, man. He's
You know what?
It's working
All
for
joking
him.
aside, look at the Brinket.
Dude.
He's on fire. Fire.
I'm telling you, man. I was looking at Detroit the other day. This team's for real.
They are. But
They're real.
now? You think it's now? I thought I was going to give them
When
another
I
year
say
or
they're
two.
when I say they're for real, I don't mean they're going to win the cup this year.
No. But hey,
But
stranger
I-
things have happened.
But I think that they are. Stevie has once again
Done it again, man.
done it again. And
When-
wait, give it a year or two. It's going to
Yeah.
be like, oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know
They
what?
say when you're a hockey mind, and God, he's a hockey mind.
The red machine's
Dude,
coming back.
I'll tell you something. A guy like Dylan Larkin, man, he
What a
must be
player.
thanking God every day.
Yeah, yeah.
Morris Sider, dude.
What a
They're building
player.
stuff there,
What a
man.
player.
Dangerous team.
Yeah.
In 2 years, very scary.
I saw them play Ottawa, man. Whew.
Yeah.
Speaking of Ottawa, I was expecting a lot better start.
Well,
It's a slow start for them. I
yeah.
think.
You know what? We all thought Corpusalo was going to be like a.
I don't know.
So
what's going
far,
on.
Mike, I don't know, man. That's another
It's
guy that's
early.
making me eat my
Yeah,
words.
it's early. It's early.
My second thing that I was going to say that, and I know my buddy Joe and Pasky are all going to be happy again. The fucking Bruins are 5-0.
I know.
Okay.
I didn't think
Look,
that. Come on.
They had an easy start to the season. Look, I know there's no
Yanni,
such thing as easy.
Yanni, you know
games
what?
anymore.
It's all the NHL.
yeah.
It's all. I don't believe in that shit. But it's easy. No. I understand it's only 5 games. That
Yeah.
I'll give you.
Yeah.
But nothing about this easy shit, because there's nothing easy when you're in the NHL.
No,
at least there shouldn't
100%
be.
agree with you. But they went up against some
Chicago, yeah, I know.
lower ranked teams. You know what I mean? They didn't
But
go
still,
up against
dude.
powerhouses yet.
I'm a big believer that the points, you got to grab them now. When they're available, you got to grab them.
Mm-hmm.
Because 2 points today and 2 points in fucking March, why not grab them today?
Oh, 100%.
Take them today so you'll have them in March. You know what I mean?
You need to get as many
Absolutely.
points as you can in the
Absolutely.
beginning.
Absolutely. So they're sticking it to me too. Colorado's got a great start.
I think
Jonathan Goodway?
a lot of people knew that was going to happen, though, Colorado.
The defending Stanley Cup champions.
Yeah, Vegas.
Hey,
Fuck.
Jonathan Drouin, man, 29 more points. You're eating a
So
hat.
I can eat socks.
Socks, hat,
It's
what
not-
you choose. I'll
Nah,
let
it's
you
not
choose.
happening. It's not happening.
1 point down.
It's not
We're going to do the watch.
Yeah,
and
I'll
put
give you
Maybe
another
I
week.
count
I'll
my
give you another week. He'll be scratched. You'll mark my words.
Come on, man. Come on.
So I was saying Vegas 6-0.
Yeah.
That's
Well, they they didn't really lose anybody,
no. Well, Kessel,
but he wasn't there anyway.
he wasn't even there. Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, he was giving good pep talk, okay?
Hey, you know what, man? But it must suck, though. You know what I mean? You're fucking Phil Kessel. You have 400 goals in the league, and you're a healthy scratch, and your team wins the cup. And apparently, he was really, really, really cool with it.
more
Power to him.
More hot dogs. What the hell?
Yeah, dude. Especially if they come from fucking Shematan, but whatever. That's
Yeah.
another thing.
But,
You don't know that, you guys. But
Hey,
whatever.
no
There's a-
free
there's-
ads.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Nobody's
come on.
nobody gave me money. Anyway, yeah, but 6-0, man. That's oof.
Yeah. Well, look, again, they didn't really lose anybody. And, I just want to talk about something Yanni mentioned a second ago about, easy starts, playing
Yeah.
powerhouses, this and that. It's not the NHL of old. In the NHL of old, there really was powerhouses.
Yes,
And
that's
then
what I
there
said
was teams
before.
but let's be honest for a second. Really honest. Go to any team and pick any guy.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me that guy couldn't be on any other roster. He could.
Of course.
So there's no such thing as really a powerhouse
There
team.
is none.
Because as much as we may make fun of a Justin Hall,
Yeah, well,
or we
look,
make
I'm
fun
just-
of
I'm just joking.
a
I mean, come on.
Raphael Harvey Pinard or
Yeah,
whoever,
whatever.
The bottom
I'm
line
just
is
joking.
they can make any roster.
Absolutely.
So you know what? It's parity.
Yeah.
And you have certain guys that are of a higher level, but at the end of the day, every player there can make any roster.
You think that's what the league wants, though, Mike?
You know what I mean?
Is that what the league wants?
But now you're going to add 4 more teams. It's going to be even lower.
It's
The bar
you're
becomes
diluting
lower.
it, man. You're
You
diluting
water
it.
it down.
Look,
There's only so much
I agree.
talent in the world.
I agree.
100% agree with you.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's all about the money.
Yeah.
It's all about the
Of course
money.
it is, 100%.
So here I am sitting here and saying it's not like it used to be where kids play for the jersey. Why would they play for the jersey? The guy I'm playing for, he
Cares
doesn't give
only
a-
about the money.
he owns the jersey and he doesn't give a fuck about the jersey. He cares about his wallet.
Yeah. It's
So-
just, to me, it's like, that's the bottom line is there used to be a time
Yeah.
where, you know what? No, you can't make another team.
Yeah.
You're lucky
Yeah.
if you're on this team because you
Absolutely.
can't, because you're not good enough. Nowadays, you can make any team. You know what I mean? That's the truth.
The late 70s, early 80s Islanders, the 80s Edmonton Oilers, the 70s Canadians. Are you kidding me? Mike, you remember that day we went to the NHL to the
Yeah,
Hall
me
of
too. I
Fame?
remember
Yeah.
70s.
In the Hall of Fame.
Yanni, you weren't even a thought in your father's eyes.
Yeah.
No, but I mean,
Yeah, I do.
no,
Yes.
and you don't like. You, all joking aside, you're a Habs fan, and I get it.
Yeah.
You know, like I told you many times. So was my dad. Dude, I watched this team. Growing up, I saw this team play. You don't understand. Like it was.
Different hockey.
Yes, it was different hockey, the talent was just unfucking believable.
It was an all-star team.
It was an all-star team. It was an all-star team. They were incredible. Anyway, so again, they're sticking it to me, man. A little thing I wanted to jump to also, Mike, seeing as you're an Edmonton fan, McDavid's hurt again.
Yeah.
So now, I've been telling you for years, is this a one-man team?
Well,
Or they have to prove it now?
Leon's got his back.
Leon, the last time this happened, and I said it on the last episode, and I'll say it again.
He put the team on his shoulder.
He put the team on, and not did he just do that, he won the Hart Trophy. So is it the bigger question to ask is it a two-man team? And that might be more of a valid question, I think.
Look, we all agree, slow start. For a lot of teams, though. A lot of teams is so slow.
But again, it comes back to the back end. Like with them, it's all about what's between the pipes.
Do I need to remind you? You need a goalie.
That's what I said.
Look,
you need a goalie.
The Buffalo Sabres, I thought were going to be a lot better than they are. They're not. I don't know.
It's a slow start.
Slow start for them, right? Who did we say? Edmonton, even Los Angeles. Nothing there. Dallas is doing okay. Dallas is still undefeated. They're 3-0-1.
Yeah, Dallas is
Right?
a strong team.
Dallas
There's
is
been a lot of surprises so far.
Speaking of Dallas, I heard a rumor today that Patty Kane might come back, and that's one of the destinations he's looking to.
I could see that. I
Yeah.
can absolutely see that. You know that?
Because Yanni, you were talking about him going back to Chicago. I mean, why?
What's the
No,
point?
At that
You're
age,
right.
wouldn't you want to win?
You're right.
Yeah.
What's the point?
He's
No
probably
doubt.
like, I want one more cup. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What's the point of doing that?
We'll
Where
play with
can
his
I-
buddy Pavelski?
Yeah, where can I go get a cup? You know what I mean? It's like the Ray Bork thing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like that thing.
Yeah. So look, there was rumor that,
Yeah.
and I see it. Patty Kane would help them there, right?
I see that too. I absolutely see that. to be
Would he
honest.
though?
Yeah, absolutely. How can Patty Kane not help a team? Are you kidding me?
You're gonna put him with
But-
Jamie Benn on a power play
Okay,
and Tyler
but-
Seguin and fucking wow, dude.
What?
Are you kidding me, man?
What
Who?
cost Dallas losses in the playoffs last year?
Last year was their goalie. Ottinger, I thought, was just average.
But he's a hell of a fucking goalie.
Yes, but when it matters in the
But-
playoffs, he was just average.
But this is what I mean. It wasn't goal scoring. That
No, but maybe, if they let in 4 and you put in 5, like the Oilers used to do.
I think that a problem that they had because I was following Dallas because I had them in my pool last year. And
Yeah,
everything.
that's right. I remember that.
And big problem they had was that they were doing a lot of turnovers, and that I hopefully they rectified that. You know what I mean? But that was kind of one of the things that the problems they had.
because they have a solid decor.
Yeah,
They have solid goaltending. They have solid forwards.
they've solid everything.
The team is great.
And
I
might
mean,
I add, that's Jim Nill over there, who's part of that whole Detroit thing with Stevie and Scotty.
guys, these
and-
guys are not.
That's why I'm surprised Ken Holland hasn't landed a goalie yet. But I digress. Yeah,
Listen, I'm
I don't
honest to
know.
God, I'm really shocked. I'm really shocked. So we were talking about slow starts tonight. I was watching the Leafs, of course, against the Washington Capitals.
Jesus.
Oh
Christ.
my God, they're not even a fucking shadow of what they used to be. They're.
It's
Oh my
sad.
God.
It's sad to watch Ovi like
It's
that.
sad. Did you see Ovi miss that penalty shot?
Yeah. Look, to
Oh
his
my
credit,
God.
he finally got his first goal tonight.
Finally,
Of course he did. I even told you he was going to do it.
Hey.
I even called it. Yeah,
But here's the thing.
Wall played a fucking hell of a game though.
yeah. The
He's-
first 5 minutes, I think they took 7 shots in the first power play, and I think Ovi had 4 on his own. Yeah,
He's 72 goals away.
is he
Yeah.
72? 70?
Now, here's the
To
question.
tie it, I think.
Here's the question I ask. Not will he do it, but will he do it on this team? How many years is he gonna have to stick around?
Mike, he has 13 seasons of 40 goals or more.
I know, but
Think about that.
I know, but
Think
right,
about what I just said.
I know, but looking at what's happening right now, and just look, physics are physics, age is age. Of
course.
Shit just happens.
Of course.
We get older, it happens. To me, I think he's lucky to get 25 goals this year.
Really?
No way.
25 goals.
You think he's going to pass that? Yeah.
Yeah. Ovi's gonna get at least 30.
Mike, there's going to be a weekend where he's going to score 9.
You do realize you do remember the Dale Hunter years when
Yeah.
he was getting 25 goals, and that was when he was still young.
Not Dill, huh? Oh, when he was coaching. Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Okay, yeah,
yes.
yeah.
So it's happened to him before.
I was going to say they didn't play together, but
No, as a coach,
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
making
Yeah,
him
yeah,
back
I
check and
understand. Yeah,
everything.
Well, you know what? We're on the Washington Capitals topic. I don't think we've talked about them too much this year.
well,
All
there's
right?
nothing to talk about. They're
All right.
finished.
So let's talk about it right now.
yeah,
You have Carlson,
yeah,
hell of a defenseman.
yeah.
He's still there.
Backstrom is still there.
You have TJ Oshie. He's getting
TJ
older.
These guys are old, dude.
Yeah,
They're the second
no.
oldest team in the league after Pittsburgh.
Exactly. Wilson.
Yeah. Well, Wilson
Right.
just signed a 7-year deal.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
So, do you think maybe they're going to push and get somebody to help Ovi
no.
get to this?
I think I agree
What's
with Mike.
bigger for them? Is it a rebuild bigger or Ovi breaking this record as a capital bigger?
I agree with Mike. I don't think he does it there. No, because they're gonna have to rebuild. You're not gonna do it with that team.
All right.
Dude, he's got 70 goals. That's 5 seasons with that team, the way they look.
Yeah, it's weak. And
It's weak.
And
20
they're
goals
not,
a season.
And the thing is, year over year, they're getting older.
Exactly.
You're not getting younger.
Exactly.
You want something crazy? Imagine him landing in Pittsburgh.
What, to make them older?
No, but dude, Sid
because
and
that's-
Ovi on the same
I understand,
team.
Yanni.
And Malkin.
My God.
I
And
understand,
Malkin? Jeez.
but that's trading 4 quarters for a buck because they're just as old. And if you put him there, they're going to be the older.
I know, but it would just be the devastating power play.
Like,
of
see, I see him. Let's say, just for argument's sake, just for, I don't know who's up and coming not to win a cup. Let's say, just for argument's sake, let's say in Ottawa.
They're far from it, though.
No, but I'm saying in a couple of years, like I see Buffalo in 2-3 years challenging. I really do. Let's say, just for argument's sake, in Buffalo, you know what I mean? Where there's young talent. He's going to get rejuvenated. He's going to, get you that 20, 22, 25 goal.
I'll tell you where I see him.
Where?
New York Rangers.
Everybody ends up in New York.
That's
right?
why I'm saying I see
New
it.
Jersey
Yeah,
Devils.
The Devils are no. Why would you mess with that? The Devils look good, man.
The Rangers always do that, man.
The Rangers always go get
Rentals.
somebody. Yeah, they always go get.
They're the rental kings. You know what I mean? And
they
it's
always go
usually an
get a guy
older
at
player.
the end. Yeah, they always do that.
So I could totally see that.
Yeah, but what? Washington's going to keep what, like $9 million?
In the same, but they're going to trade him in the same division.
Doesn't make sense.
That's not happening.
Never know.
So do you think he does it?
Gomez went to the Rangers from the Devils, right?
Yeah, Scott Gomez also went to the Habs.
No,
and
didn't he
was
come here?
Fucking rotted.
Yeah, but he came from
Yeah,
New York.
yeah. So guys, do you think he does it?
I think he's going to do it just by the virtue of sticking around long enough. But I think the days of seeing Alex Ovechkin with elite seasons is ending now. I don't think you're going to see these 40, 50 goal seasons
I don't know.
anymore.
What I saw tonight, dude, they're
The
they're
team's
nothing.
rotten.
They're nothing.
The
They're
team's
rotten.
rotten.
Even if he's still great, the guys around him don't have it
Mike,
anymore.
the first power play tonight,
Yeah.
they took 7 shots on net against the Leafs, just on the power play. He had 4.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though.
He alone had 4.
Guys, Ovechkin did not forget how to score goals.
No,
not that he
that's
forgot
not what I'm
how-
saying, Yanni. It's how he used to score his goals with Backstrom.
He
Back
just needs to be
power
in that
play.
spot,
I
giving
know,
the puck.
I know.
Yeah, but
He
those
got one
guys-
tonight.
Yeah, but those guys can't give the puck like they used to.
It's okay. They'll slow
Yeah.
down. That's
Yeah.
all. New blood's going to come in.
I don't
I'm
know
not
what-
saying that he
Puck.
won't break the record. I
What
think
I
he's going
saw
to have a hard
tonight-
time over there.
What I saw tonight, man. Yanni, what do you think? You think he breaks it?
I think he's going to break it.
Wow.
You know what, though? You know what would be classy? He ties it and then retires.
Well, that's not
Keep
gonna
the
happen.
great one the great one. And the
That's
grade
not-
8 stays the grade 8.
That's
Great,
not gonna
the
happen.
great one's still the great one. It doesn't change.
Dude, you didn't
Yeah.
see it. I saw it from beginning to
Yeah.
end. There's nothing like Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah, and there never will be.
Nothing, and there never will be. I don't care what anybody says. You can get fucking 15 Connor McDavids and 15 Connor, the other Connor kid, Bedard. There is nothing, and I repeat, there is nothing like Wayne Gretzky. Nothing. This guy was... I told you the best thing I ever heard about him was what Paul Coffey said in that interview. I think I said it a couple episodes ago when they said, well, how was it seeing Wayne score fucking 92 goals that season? It was, of course he scored 92. Well, what do you mean by that? Every time he got to the bench, he wanted to score fucking 300. So that's why he only reached 92. Think about what that means a lot.
It's
man.
the mindset.
Yeah.
Exactly.
perception
He
of
wanted
reality.
to
He was
score
hungry.
on every shift.
He was hungry for goals.
And that's why he got 92.
Hungry for points.
You know what I mean? How do you deny that? I'm telling you, there is nothing like that. Nothing. I don't care what anybody says. Anyway, Mike, we wanted to talk about a couple of things. You brought up, you saw something today. Alex Lyon? Really?
Yeah,
He's on the trade block?
Some
trade
rumors
rumors?
about Alex Lyon out of Florida.
Really?
They have a lot of goalies in that pipeline over there.
So does Montreal.
Yeah, but Montreal's is kind of like a bit transitional right now. But there's Alex Lyon. They're talking about potentially Tampa Bay as a big suitor for
Well,
him.
Tampa Bay is looking at everybody.
And
if I
Detroit-
own pads, they'd look at me. You know what I mean?
And-
Brian, give Tampa a call, but
Yeah. And Detroit,
Or
and I
Glenn.
see that. Detroit, I see that.
him there?
And you could see Stevie like a young goalie like that, and
Really?
with that team, I was
With
like,
the same age as the other guys. Yeah.
to me that one almost makes the most sense.
Yeah. I don't
Again,
know,
it's
man.
in the same division, but they're not really rivals exactly. They're
Not yet.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I could see it because Florida now is a team that's kind of
Well, because
You
they have
know.
what's his face, right? He's there,
Bob.
Bob, and then there's the other kid, Spencer
Spencer
Knight, right?
So
It's supposed to be a
they've
really
got a
good
surplus of goal. Look, they had Devin Levy in their system. Like they just had a surplus of goaltending.
So they got rid of all these guys.
which is a problem that not many teams
So look,
have.
now the Canadians, they're carrying 3 goalies, which, in my opinion, I think all teams should be allowed to carry 3 goalies. Two is not enough.
That way you don't get Zamboni drivers play
and lose to yeah, exactly, and beat the Leafs. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking douchebag. I
So,
can't believe that, but whatever. Of course,
I
that
felt
happened to me.
I felt Primo, for example, played pretty solid today, but
Yeah,
after we stopped watching, it got ugly.
Yeah,
Poor kid.
it just
He made
sucks.
some nice saves.
Look, I said it on this show too. It's not for him here. Here, he needs a new start.
Yeah.
He needs a new start.
On a plus side, I will say Justin Barron looks good.
Yeah.
2 games,
yeah,
2
looked
goals.
very good.
You know, this is what Sid was talking about when he
Yeah,
was
he said
talking
he was
about
one of the
him.
best ones, in the league.
So I think he's starting to come into his own.
Yeah, yeah.
I personally don't think he's going to go back to Laval. I think he stays.
Well,
I think so, too.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Another trade rumor that has the Habs in on it and the Bruins in on it. The Connor Garland thing out of
Connor
Vancouver.
Garland.
So now this kid's a Massachusetts boy, right?
Yeah.
So I guess Boston suits,
Yeah.
right? Because I don't think he wants to stay. Because apparently Montreal was involved getting him here and then flipping him. I don't
be.
see Montreal flipping him to Boston.
No,
That's not fucking happening.
Mind you, they have
That's
their,
like
their
taboo.
ownership has quite a connection to Boston, but
Yeah, I understand that, but
Yeah.
I don't. Why would you help somebody in your fucking division? Mind you.
No, I don't see that.
I don't see that happen. So, but anyway, he wants out, and I think Vancouver's going to retain some salary.
Well, look, basically what would happen is
Guess we'll see.
he'd come in to fill the Kirby Doc role. That's it.
I think he'd be a great addition.
He's filling in for the loss of Kirby Doc.
You don't have anything else on the pipe?
Not a center like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Like, Garland's a hell of a player, guys.
Yeah, but little guy, a lot of money. I don't know.
Dude,
I
do you see where he's going to be playing? Where the capital of that.
yeah, but he's a but if it's a short-term thing,
Short-term fix, maybe.
like it's kind of like, okay, we lost Doc. Who's available to fill that hole? Let's get this kid. Depends on the ask. If it's like, the ask is not huge, I mean, he's kind of crippled Vancouver with his public outcry.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
There's a lot of trade rumors. That's why we call them rumors, right?
Yeah.
San Jose apparently looking to move fucking Logan Couture, but
Yeah.
this has been years.
Yeah.
That guy was a hell of a player.
Yeah, he was.
I don't know if he's still the same
not.
guy. He's not. Obviously, he's not the same
Oh,
guy.
he's gotten older.
Dude, that
Well, yeah.
team has 1 point.
They're, well, dude, they're decimated.
Dude.
They're just.
Do you know who's on that team?
Mike Hoffman.
There you go. You don't need anything more. I think
Yeah.
Carlson would agree with us. Fuck.
I don't know. Another feel-good story before we call it a night, guys. What's his name? Marc-Andre Fleury played here in Montreal last week, and with Minnesota, obviously. And they were talking that it might be his last hurrah. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind
It's
of
good?
inevitable.
It's time to go.
Dude, I love Fleury.
He's great, but I mean,
End of an era.
let's put it this way. Let's put it in perspective. He's older than Gary, and he's still playing,
Yeah.
right?
So was it because he had those amazing teams in Pittsburgh, or is it because he's that good?
He's solid,
Or was it a bit of
man.
both?
I think it's a bit of both. Don't forget he was in Vegas.
No, but I'm talking
Yeah.
about the Cups. You know.
Yeah. No, it's
He was a hell of a goalie.
he's Fleury, man. I mean, he's done his thing.
Yeah. I
What's
think so,
he got left to prove?
Nothing.
He's got the gold medals.
Nothing.
He's got them cups. He's done everything he has to do.
Look, in today's NHL, as we saw, again, I'm going to bring up the Habs. Carey
course you
Price stood on his fucking head during those playoffs.
Yeah.
And when we were in the finals, it's not goaltending that's going to win alone.
Not alone. It never
You
wins
know?
it alone. It
So
gets you there.
It plays
but-
a big factor, but at the end of the day, it's a team.
Don't forget his pads are yellow.
Yeah. You know what? He brought him out a couple days ago.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, my pad it's yellow again.
Dude, I love that
You know
shit.
what? You can
I
say what
love
you
it.
want, man. You know, I think he's one of the greats. I think he's a first time Hall of Famer. That's for sure.
First ballot? 100%.
First ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's
It
pretty
goes-
obvious.
Are you kidding me?
Marc-Andre.
Marc-Andre Fleury. Man, we had some hell of goalies here in Montreal. Like we had some fucking goalies.
Out of Montreal, yeah.
Oh, you're kidding me? With Patrick, well, Quebec. I'm talking about the
Yeah.
province of Quebec. With Patrick and Marty Brodeur and him and fucking Bobby Lou and everybody. You know?
Been a while now. No.
Now they're struggling.
Yeah.
They're struggling.
You
The
know
queue is
what?
struggling.
I could tell you that watching a lot of the junior hockey,
Nothing there.
there's no organization.
You know
man.
what?
They don't know
Again-
how to play. Like,
I'm not going to go back into this youth of today. It's different.
Yeah.
It's totally
you know,
different.
the kids try hard, but it's the structures. It's the, I don't know, man. There's something wrong
I'm
with it.
telling you guys, every day I just see the American system looking superior. And look at all the guys we spoke about in this episode: Hughes, Ottinger, friggin'
Wall.
Matthews,
Wall in Toronto.
Wall, Zegras, Caulfield. They're all American.
All American kids. Yeah.
The Kachucks.
but
It's-
Mike,
dude,
but
you know?
but there were 17 Canadians in that fucking team that won the cup last
Absolutely,
year.
there was. But my point is, when a lot of these veterans age out, who's carrying the flag for this nation on the junior level?
I know.
When the Stamkos and the McKinnons and the Crosbys, and
Yeah,
when they're all
done.
gone,
then
who's the guys?
Well, there's Connor McDavid.
Connor McDavid's even in his mid-20s now.
Yeah, there's Connor Bedard. There's, I don't know. Who else is there?
Fantilli, maybe.
Yeah, Fantilli.
But, I mean, there's not these, other than maybe Bedard, it's not like this crop of elite Canadian players
like when we were
anymore.
growing up, yeah.
It's different. And the American system is just churning them out one after the other.
Hey, man. I guess it's it's just nature. I mean, it just, turns. It's going to be their turn, then it's going to be their turn, then it's going to be,
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I mean, we always were so proud of being Canadians because hockey belonged to us. You know what I mean? I remember when you're all, Canadian hockey is finished. Really? We won fucking the juniors. We won the women's. We won the Olympic gold. We won like fucking everything,
Yeah.
So,
I just think that it's too political.
I don't know.
I think it's too political.
Yeah.
And I think that the Americans are just kind of like adopting our old philosophy and using it against us.
I think so. I think you're right.
You know?
Anyway, guys, look again.
Before we end it off,
yeah.
we do have some stuff coming in.
Uh-huh.
All right. We got some surprises for you guys.
Yep.
Some nice little guests.
Some guests. Yeah, we're working on getting some ex-NHLers
Yeah.
with us. We're trying to figure it out, because, red tape and all that shit.
Some are not ex-NHLers, but
it's
I think
okay.
they're going to
Some-
be interesting episodes. So
Some are friends. Some are
yeah.
guys that have their own podcast in the States with us about hockey, whatever.
Yeah.
We just want to talk hockey. We're just, like I said from day one, we're just three guys that just love to talk hockey. Yeah. And we talk about whatever the hell we want to talk about. No one's going to tell us what to do or say or whatever. We just talk about hockey in the way we like to do it.
And then inevitably we're going to have Justin Hall on. That day,
dude,
that day
I
will
can't
come.
Wait.
That day will come.
I can't wait for that. Hey, he owes us, man. He owes us.
He owes you two. He doesn't fucking owe me nothing. He owes you two, not me.
He owes us. We pumped his tires. We're a player podcast at the end of the day, right?
All right. Anyway, guys, so again, before we go, I just want to say thanks again for listening. Thanks again for giving us a shot and for your comments and all that. Like I said, we're on YouTube, so if you want to go put a face to the name, go ahead and give us a shot there. Oh, sorry, give us a
Subscribe,
a
like.
view and subscribe and a like on what's it called?
YouTube,
No, the other one.
Instagram, follow
Instagram.
them.
Sorry,
Yeah.
man. I'm
I got you. I got you.
All those Instagrams and whatever,
Yeah.
and
Feel
send
free
us your
to
love.
DM, guys.
Yeah,
we
and
love it.
We'll be back again next week. So hang tight. We're out of here. Ciao.
Bye.